Hello everybody and welcome to the 4th annual Union Tournament, brought to you from the St. Thomas Disc Golf now and Country
Easy for
Club.
you to say, yeah.
This is the back nine coverage of round 1 of Union 4. I am one of your hosts, Julian Murphy.
And I'm Justin, and we saw Thomas Gilbert in the background there putting the work in, like he always does, and that's how you become over a 1,000 rated pro. Speaking of almost 1,000 rated pros, here's Clayton Morgan from St. Thomas, president of the St. Thomas Disc Sports Club, and he's 2 down through the event right now, Julian, and he's been a pro a while.
Yeah, he's been playing for a long time. Phill Diloné, ripping off the Detroit Red Wings hat.
Mitten bags.
Love it. Look at that smile. He's just happy to be here.
I chatted with him a little bit. He's hilarious. Love the guy. He's fun to play with.
Asher Wallman.
More like Stasher Wallman.
Stasher Wallman. Unreal. That's such
He
a good
has a
mustache.
face that looks like it shouldn't grow a mustache, and it's brilliant. It's maybe glued on. Anyway, he's 3 over through the event and holding his own right now. And our leader on this card, at least, you know him, DJ Derek Jones, Canada Pants McFadden is his actual name. Pro since 2017, and he's a lefty, guys.
He's 5 down, so
including that birdie on the 9th hole that we see there.
Yeah, and we're going right into it here.
We are going to go right into it.
In just a moment.
We're going to throw discs at a target.
Here we go. Hole 10, 354 feet. There are several trees in the way of the basket. You can go around them to the right. You can go around them to the left. How you get there is your choice.
You can also go up the gut. Some guys throw that middle low. I know it's
a tough shot.
It is tough, but some guys, Martin does it. So.
Holy cow! But yeah, the distance is there. You just don't want to go a little long and down the hill, or way long and end up in the bunker. But I imagine that's not going to happen.
That would be a pump.
Here.
Derek starts us off after carding that birdie on hole 9, and he's got a Firebird. It looks like. I'm just going to say that every time he throws on a big hyzer, and that's going to stick. Circle's edge.
Yeah, great shot.
Great shot.
And Phil's up next. Throwing his
Frisbee. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Discraft disc.
Actually, he might have even told me. Nope, can't see it. There's a list here Phil gave us of what discs he threw, and I don't have the time to go through and look at it right now. It was a disc though.
It was a disc.
We
and
do
it was
know that.
Discraft. I saw the logo.
Yeah.
And
Clay
going.
Can't really tell where. He went inside.
Around the outside, and he skips up nice and close. Great shot.
Yeah, that looks 25. What do you think?
Yeah, we'll say 25. We'll average out our guesses.
Great.
And
your other guess was actually on our the coverage that we're not keeping. We did a little bit of a mishaps here, so we restarted this video. Yes. And we also everybody have sound effects because we are state of the art here at True North Disc Golf, and a nice layup from Phil.
Yeah, just get it nice and close, make the par.
Yeah, it's a real hard birdie to get, and Asher jumping one over there to keep it close for his par.
He was pretty far away for that one. He probably almost could have thrown.
Yeah, that was a very big jump putt. He put a lot of legs into it. And Derek from Derek range.
Ooh. No. Draws metal. Doesn't do what Derek usually does.
Are there more than one sound effect on these things?
There are 10 yeses and 10
Oh,
no's. Great putt.
Do it.
Yeah, baby.
That was Julian's actual voice. And here we go on the replay. Let's see if it stays in again.
Baby.
Yep.
Wow,
Dead
what a
center.
putt.
Fist pump.
He knows it.
Run, jog.
Well done.
Dance,
Get that
stop,
birdie.
get tired.
Derek Jones cleans up his par.
Yep. He had a metal hit on his putt. Tapped the band as Derek Jones does. And Asher for his par.
Is that a stroller bag?
It is. He's modified a stroller or something to hold his. I think it's a backpack he's got on there.
Oh, that would work.
As Phil taps out his par and drops his disc.
No.
And it
falling away.
rolls.
You can't get it.
Nice hands.
Jawbreaker of some sort. Must be what he putts with.
You have to use a disc. You can't use a candy that you can suck on forever. Sorry. The only birdie there was Clayton Morgan. 3 pars from Asher, Phill Diloné, Dill one, and Derek Jones.
Dill 1.
What do we got next here, Julian?
Hole 11.
Oh, I love this hole.
This is the big par 4, low ceiling tee shot.
Sponsored by the Maple Leafs, Phil. Sorry.
Low ceiling tee shot. You just want to get it to this gap, or if you have big distance like some of these guys down the hill, It's a wide open field once you're past all those beginning trees until you are at these 2 final guardian trees. The right one is a little bit more forgiving for putts. The left one has a couple of low-hanging branches, so you want to keep it more to the right if possible.
Can I just say that was one of the best hole descriptions you've ever given?
Yes.
I got chills. That was really good. And Clay is going to be... Now, the other thing is this is not a very long shot. So these guys just have to throw something accurate for 400 feet, and they've got a very simple upshot, as Clay does here. And he's got a good angle there, I think, to attack this basket from the side.
Yeah, he took everything out of the tee shot there by just going around
wide. Asher did in round 2. Ooh, that's going to work, Derek. I think. Yep,
oh, yeah,
still
still going.
And only about 40 feet behind Clay, so that's a great spot.
And a decent lefty hyzer line going in, if you can get it between the trees.
Yeah, that's true. Maybe a forehand, too. Phil's going roller, maybe?
I think he's going nuke off the tee.
Yes. Zone or thumber upshot.
Clips
Forgot.
a tree, but he's still down. He's still in the valley.
His note says zone or thumber upshot. I forget.
We'll find out.
Let's see. And Asher went wide with me in round 1. Looks like he might be lining it up again. Or in round 2, sorry. Yep, he's going way out wide, and it's open there. So
Yeah.
he just kind of... It also leaves you... As he pumps this.
Oh, wow. That's huge distance.
Yeah. No, he can snap the disc.
Yeah.
And those are good angles from the side to kind of take those trees out of play. If you're too straight, it's almost hard to throw a straight shot with the low ceiling at this basket. So it's good to have that angle to kind of get around it, those big guardian trees. Fill up first.
Looks like he's throwing his zone.
Not a thumber. I want to see a thumber. And he's got about 20 feet left, and that basket is leaning. It's got to be. It can't just be my eyes.
And there's that low-hanging branch I was talking about on the left tree there.
Yeah.
In his way, potentially.
This is going to have to crash and get lucky.
That's
like that.
Exactly what it's going to do.
Yep, and that is parked for another Derek Jones birdie, I could assume.
Great upshot, Derek.
Yeah, very good. Asher here. Stasher Wallman. Hyzer around the outside. And a little early.
And he has a putt, but tree and a branch in his way.
30 feet, 38 feet maybe, 39 feet. And Clay with a soft. That just shows you the distance here off the tee.
Oh, wow. He was running it.
It's not a very long shot. It's just kind of technical on the upshot and the drive, I guess.
But that must be a pretty understable disc to hold the turn like that. That was a
or
great
Clayton
throw.
Morgan threw it.
Right. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Asher first for his bird. Come on now.
Oh.
Oh, and he hurt his back, it looks like. Nope, he's fine. He just was mad at that. Straddle putt from Diloné. He doesn't like that, and it's going to sit, hopefully.
Yeah,
and
so
that disc was not happy with him after dropping it. And a pancake putt.
Pancakes the zone right in.
This is a nice bird from Derek.
Derek's
Great upshot.
He's getting cold now. The hood's up.
Yeah, maybe it's getting colder as the day goes on. Oh. Clayton, a little bum spank
Showing
there
some
for
love.
Asher.
Little St. Thomas love there.
Yeah. St. Thomas, they love their bum spanks down there. We all know that.
You got to watch out when you're the president.
He used to get paid to do that, he said. So I'm not sure what that means. Maybe I should move to St. Thomas. Sounds fun. Bunch of birdies and a par, I think. Nope. 2 birdies and 2 pars, Julian.
Yeah, well played hole for everybody here. It's not the hardest hole on the course by any means. It's probably the
I think it's probably one of the
third
easiest.
to 6th easiest.
Yeah, yeah. It's in there somewhere. I think it's the easiest. And you know what's kind of cool now that the stat's gone? I'll tell you later because this is right now an ad. Is that there is an American flag symbol beside Phil's name, which is cool. We haven't had an American on coverage yet, so that's neat. It's always Canadian flags beside everyone's name.
Yep, good call. I noticed it, but it didn't really stick out for some reason, but it does now that you pointed it out. I can't look away
You're
now.
not as patriotic as me.
Oh, we're on hole 12, everyone. 288 feet downhill. If you remember the Flex tournament, this was a treacherous hole with the headwind. Won't be as bad today, but that path beyond the basket is OB.
And the golf green and sand traps if you threw a horrible shot, unlike this one. No, sit down.
Money.
Yeah, nice job, Clayton Morgan. The bum spanker, as we call him now. And this is a harder shot for a lefty with that initial tree off the tee there, Julian. And that's going to have to flip up and stay straight like that.
And exactly as Derek threw it.
Oh, my God.
Just fade. Just go in the basket. Save him the trouble of having a birdie. And just
He
give
might
an ace.
birdie that one, hopefully. That legit might be too close for him.
We'll have to find out here. Let's see what Phil's throwing.
Kind of hoping he'd do a thumber here. I mean, there's no reason for it, but I just was hoping.
I'm sure
He
we'll
wants
see.
it to sit, or he's... He knew there's a bit of steam
was
on that.
close.
Yep, but he's got 18 feet for his bird as well. So 3 great drives to start here, and hopefully Stasher can round out our card here with 4 really good tee
He's gonna
shots.
go big hyzer, I bet.
That's gonna hopefully be a putter.
Pretty stable though. It's probably a.
He's got a 20. Yeah, that's 4 good shots. 4 of circle 1 birdie putts. Let's see what goes on here.
Come on, everyone. We're rooting for you here.
Oh, if Phil's the farthest, then we're fine here. Let's go. Nice putt, Phill. That was very. It looked a lot more confident from his other putts. So Phil's putting it together here. And Asher,
Sunglasses on, makes the putt.
a la Martin Hendel.
Do you think Clay can make
Yes, I do.
his tap in?
I really hope so.
He can.
All right,
One more. Pressure's
come
on Derek.
Come on, we got to get. Let's see if our graphics team still has it.
Well, yes.
Did that say whale? Yes.
I think it said well.
Yes.
Okay. And a star frame and no graphic today, so we'll just say it.
Star
frame.
Well done. Huge.
Oh, there it
birdies
is.
For everybody.
Oh,
there
it
we go.
is.
That's
Right above.
beautiful.
Yeah, well done, guys. You
There's
tricked
stars
us.
and an exclamation mark. I like that.
Oh, we didn't say it right then. Star frame.
Star
frame.
Star
Frame. All right, 4 birdies. Obviously, that's what star frame means. And we got some hot scores coming in. 7 down, 5 down, 3 down, and I believe a 2 over I saw from Asher. Yep. So not bad at all, guys. This is another must get for any pro. It's wide open with almost no penalization off your drive. Throw something straight and far. If you hyzer out early, you might get into those trees. The difficulty, not hardness, of this hole is the upshot. That's what she is. The sand trap kind of plays. You want to throw something out wide because these low-hanging branches, but the sand trap will collect a lot of discs as a hazard. So
Good call.
get down there, and flip and turn like this.
Do you think Clay's just gonna throw it to the moon?
Oh, flex. Be a dirty girl. Look at this.
Oh, wow. That was
that's-
all of 500 feet.
Yep, that's 500 feet.
Holy crap.
Was that British?
Wow.
Scottish
That was
maybe?
unreal. Sorry, I didn't even know what to say there, Clay. Great shot.
Yeah, that was very nice shape. And Derek keeps it low here. A little too low, and that thick
Oh.
grass eats it.
He wanted the tee pad, though.
He's not past the ladies' tee, though, and you know what that means.
Uh-oh.
Can't say
He
that
has
on
to throw from there.
Can't. Yeah, yeah, that's it. Can't say it on camera.
Phill Diloné.
Missed those branches, he says.
Just stop turning also.
No.
Come back.
It's gonna fit. Yeah, that's good.
Oh, there we go.
That's good.
That was also a bomb.
That was a bomb. Okay, so
I don't know if that was quite 500, but
nope, that's a good. Let's see here.
478.
Oh my God, the basket's right there. Jeez, that scared me. And Asher can also throw discs. So let's see, and that might be a thrower, or it's just gonna hang out right. That's fine still. Get past those trees, and it's 200 feet.
Go
So
to the open side. That's a smart play.
exact le monde. And Derek will be up first from the ladies' tee, and he rips on something, a frisbee of sorts.
Wow.
Come on.
Is a great
What
shot.
a shot! I mean, I
He's,
know he circles edge, but he might have those branches in his way. But my goodness, from that spot, that's a great shot. Very accurate. Uh-oh, this might go in the hazard.
Yeah, I left that a little bit
Come on,
higher.
hit that tree branch and sit. Oh, well, that's fine.
Okay.
He'll
Well,
have a
be
par.
right there and be
He'll have
fine.
a par from there. Don Koparski.
Possibly a long run for a bird, too. Like 55, 60 feet.
Yeah, but there's that hill behind the basket really, I would come into my mind at least for rollaways. Phill up next with a forehand zone. And that's going to be a birdie. Well done, Phill. And Crush Boy McFadden. I can't use that last name again, can I?
I think they might be brothers, but you can't say crush and then.
Oh, right. Yes, those two things together are not them. All right, great shot from Clay. That will be a birdie, I hope. And like I say, this hole plays pretty easily. It's probably one of the top easiest holes. I'd say it's like one of the top 18 easiest holes, probably.
And I really struggle with this one. Oh, he wanted that one. He was running it off already.
Good line. And where's the
Just
frisbee?
There it is, right there. It's
Star
a
Trek symbol on it.
Prodigy.
Oh, Prodigy.
P3.
Nice guess. Step putt from Derek, and that's low. Yeah.
Oh, shoot.
Sit down now, Frisbee. Good. And yeah, those branches must have been right in Derek's way because he put that on a line. Asher for his par. Chewing his gum or candy or something. Fat kid on a fence.
Just got in. Snuck over.
Yeah, and Phil's waving
Hi.
a fart away maybe. It's not windy, so he might have to do that. Great birdie from Clay. Derek with the par, just missing that birdie from a very out of position spot now for his upshot. So
absolutely.
nice try.
Phil to finish up
Yep.
with his bird, and look at that. I like that Buzz sweater. I should get that.
I was just saying that in the first round. It's beautiful. I like the thin gray on the. It's nice.
That would match my.
You should be part of the underground team. Yes, it would.
All right, 2 birdies, 2 pars. Again, not a hard hole. Also in the 3 to 6 easiest range. But through this event, I mean, Derek Jones is 7 down.
Thank you to Prodigy for putting this tournament on and sponsoring it. We all love you. Thanks very much because this tournament's amazing. Julian, hole 14, a hard one.
Yes, par 3, but it's all of 402 feet. That road kind of going through it is OB. The bunker there is hazard.
And the road,
The road to the right is also OB. So you want to keep it a little bit to the right, but you don't want to turn it over too far that it goes to the road.
If you can see Jeff up there, that's where you want to have our cameraman. That's where you want to have your disc start finishing with the hyzer and just kind of get over top of those gates there. Clay goes a bit higher, so hopefully that doesn't hit the hazards, and it might. He might be in the sand.
Oh, wow.
Woo, good tree hit and a circle 1 roll, and Clay shows us a great shot. That's great. This is probably one of the harder holes on the course, if not the second hardest, because I know what the hardest is. And we'll talk about that when we get there.
Sure.
Flip.
Clay's on a streak here, too.
He
I
is.
just noticed the green streak at the bottom.
We're going streaking.
Who is?
Just Clay. I was just trying to do an old school reference. It's a great movie.
Wasn't the next line who is?
Everybody's doing it.
Everybody's doing it.
Huck Lab.
Get in the car, Frank.
And this is a very dangerous shot, but probably the right line for Derek because he's got to carry so much of that.
Skip over. Hazard.
And that's the shot, though, for a lefty, I would think. If you have that 400-foot power.
Yeah, you almost have to skip it over the bunker, though. It's such a dangerous
that's high.
shot. And that will likely clear the road, but I would imagine be
hope
short
it
of the
clears
bunker.
the road.
That's not going to land right.
Oh,
on it, is
God, it went back.
Sit.
Okay, he's safe.
All right.
Got a little elevated there, nose up, but that's fine. He's safe. He didn't get penalized by that. We'll call it like a river. Plays like a river, that road. And Asher's up first. And Cameron not quite in position yet, but this looks great.
Oh! If you're going to throw it that hard at the basket, you better hit it. Nice shot.
Sorry about the yell there. I did not know that was coming, and it was exciting.
Yes.
I liked her enthusiasm on that one.
I don't want to forget I have the no one.
Yes.
I haven't got to use it yet. Phil's up here. That's a little low, but he's in position for his par, which is par is what you want on this hole for sure. And nice Mazda. Thanks to our sponsor Mazda there coming into the driveway.
Yeah, product placement.
Not true.
Ooh.
Oh. That was no, in case anyone. Derek's thinking the same thing. I just pushed a button on.
These buttons are very high quality, so if the sound doesn't work.
That was better. Too bad for Clay, because that was a birdie putt.
Yeah, if the sound doesn't work, that's the problem with your speakers. Not our
not our
high quality
dollar
store buttons.
Yeah. Ooh, black ball left corner pocket for Clay. Nice putt though. It's in there. It's got his par.
I shouldn't have said anything about the streak. That was my fault. Sorry, Clay.
Yeah, but a par. I know he had a streak, but a par on this hole is fine. Ask Derek because he got hazarded there with the unfortunate bogey.
And Asher, after hitting the basket from 138 feet,
Yeah, that's exactly what it was.
puts it back in his stroller and walks the baby away.
Yep. Time to nurse it. And after the feeding, we'll get into hole 15. 1 bogey, 3 pars. Probably not very uncommon on that. I'm not going to say treacherous because we say that a lot, but I'll say it's a treacherous hole. Because I'm not a thesaurus, Julian.
Yes, and Clay Morgan and Derek Jones are now tied at the top of our card here.
Yes, they are. Huh.
So, let's see. Hole 15, par 3, 330 feet. Big downhill. Can't say big enough. It is further downhill, I think, than the last one. And you can't see the basket from the tee pad.
Yeah, it's blind shot.
So the tee pad is on the left. It finishes on the right. So lefty backhand, righty also backhand.
Forehand. Already forehand's a big... I use that.
Really, you can throw it however you want. You just don't want to go in the river that's right behind the basket.
As Phil gives a thumbs up for us and then spits on the ground and says, go ahead and throw. And Clay throwing an overstable putter of sorts, which is probably a very smart move.
Yeah, you want it to grab the ground and sit. Just like we can see
The
right
frisbee
here.
is down the hill, and that's...
Oh, you can see the basket, though.
Yes, but that's as far as we can give you for the information at this point. Phil barely throws it.
Oh, there we go.
Can we see Clay's anywhere? Oh, Phil's great. Yep, circle 1. And there's Clay right there, the green one. So they're both in circle 1.
Got 2 great shots. Let's see what Asher's going to do.
Stasher Wallman up next. Bit too much hyzer on that one.
Stasher Allman.
Stasher Allman.
I like that with the mustache.
Yeah. That's about a 43-foot jump putt for Stasher towards the out-of-bounds river. I'll hopefully give that a bid. Look how uphill it is from there. That kind of gave it a little bit more of a view as to how uphill it is. And Derek throws that big, wide line, which I like to do with a forehand. And bounce, roll, skip, sit, and great circle 1 putt.
And a risky putt, but he doesn't care. He doesn't lay up for anybody.
He does not care. He's not a princess layup.
He is not.
Another metal hit, but he'll have a par.
Yeah, that was a decent bid too.
Yep, it's hard. He put a little bit more elevation and pitch, like a pitch putt, so that it didn't carry and glide into that river. Birdie.
Give me a Y, give me an E, give me an F.
Yes. Replay, and Clay loves it. Great putt. Derek Jones clapping for him, even though I know he feels the pressure of Clay making that birdie putt, and Derek will have to make his to.
Mm-hmm. Oh, no.
Oh, and Phil yelled something.
Like he said,
oh,
go in.
What, pressure?
Makes the bird.
Derek says, Clay, you want to take a birdie here? So will I, so we can maintain the lead together.
Yeah, and after
The lead on this card.
yes,
Trust
on this
me.
card. Oh, Phil.
That was high. Crossbar and in, but it's a par.
They all count. And who do we have left? Asher
Can't
with
go.
the tap-in par.
Yeah. Tar. Phil with the American flag. I still can't get over that. It's pretty cool. Maybe we can get like a Finnish flag one day here. Maybe I'll just ask them to put it beside my name.
Do you think Seppo Payu could show up one time?
Yes, I'd like to come and play in your disc golf tournament, as I throw for Prodigy as well. So, thanks for the invite, Julian. As we had 2 birdies, 2 pars, it's pretty common for this hole.
So go ahead, Julian.
So Clay and Derek are tied, 7 down. Great round so far for these guys, and a big shout out to the St. Thomas. I can't say this town.
It's a hard one to say.
St. Thomas Golf and Country Club for allowing us to use your property to put on this fantastic disc golf tournament every year that is run by a fantastic team of TDs and volunteers.
Beautiful course. And yeah, we thank them, of course, every year. So can't wait till next year, obviously. This gets us into hole 16, Julian. What do we got?
Par 3, 294 feet. It's a straight shot. Rivers on the right that you want to avoid. And do those rocks play OB?
Nope.
I think we asked
Nope,
that.
just water.
So just the water is OB. You want to keep it away from that side, but otherwise it's a nice straight shot.
Yeah, I like the forehand play here. It's kind of like the lefty backhand as Clay does the treacherous. Oh, no, that's out of bounds. Yeah, because on the right side also.
Sorry, river end
obviously.
over is OB.
Right, because you actually have to go backwards to get your frisbee now. There's a bridge way back on the last hole. Derek goes wide with a Firebird, I'm assuming. Just because that's, oh no, that's in the water as well. It's OB. That's tough because this is a very easy hole for a lefty backhand, I would think. He just kind of had an early release on that, and he's going to want that one back, Julian.
Yeah, absolutely.
Let's see what Phill Diloné can do. That's a nice looking line. Just got to stable up here. Come on now.
Stable and skip. Or just sit.
Oh,
Just clip the rocks at the top
circle
of
one,
the,
but yeah, he's safe. That probably made his heart skip a beat or two.
And Asher throwing a little bit higher
That's
to
a
make
sa-
it more safe.
Yeah, safer run. He'll have a circle's edge putt.
And look, yeah, he didn't get a lot of forward progress.
How did that spectator get over there? Go in now. Oh, good shot.
Circle one for the bogey opportunity. Let's see where Derek's going to be throwing from.
Probably the.
Oh,
Oh, Derek did get up there. He did. He might even have a look to save his par then. And Asher's going to give this a bid, but unfortunately wraps around the right side of the basket, and he'll hopefully have his par from there.
well, if Derek's closer than that, he definitely has a bid for it.
Yeah, no kidding. But he might have compromised footwork because of that rock
Oh, yeah.
and
N-O.
and O spells no. And hopefully Derek can make that comeback. Or that's not even a gimme for
No.
double. Double, right? No, for bogey.
Bogey. Oh, no.
Sit!
No!
Derek is now going to feel the frustration of that hole. That's very uncharacteristic from this pro, Julian.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, nice catch. Great birdie from Phill.
Took his sweater off. He's getting a little bit warm. He's warmed up.
He wants to show those guns off, boys. Sun's out, guns out for Phill Diloné. And Clay for his bogey. Great putt. Derek. Probably
Asher's going
very-
to get his par
Yeah.
while Derek cleans up his double bogey.
Yeah, that's a tough one for Derek.
Yeah.
Double bogey. And he still does the basket tap, as is customary for him.
Would that be a parble bogey?
Parble bogey. Yeah, why wouldn't it be? Speaking of parble bogeys, Derek got one, and that's tough. Asher with the par. And we've got a rainbow card here, Julian.
Yeah. And
Everyone
Phil
with
actually-
different scores.
He gained 2 strokes on Clay and 3 on Derek. So
Yes, he
he's
did.
actually tied on this card for second place.
And that is a small straight in Yahtzee.
That is that.
2, 3, 4, 5, boys. All right, Julian.
Hole 17. What do we have?
Oh, me. Okay. It's 387 feet, which is a pretty far throw as it is. But then you add a 110-foot hill in front of you, and it's like throwing up a wall. So you've got to throw something that's going to fade. I don't know, maybe a hyzer right to left or a forehand or whatever. But you've got to get it up this hill and try and stay close to this basket because this one definitely leans, and there is a lot of weird footwork up there because of the long schnarb that's laying down right now.
And Phil's throwing his beefy Nuke OS here.
Oh, good, because this... Oh, my God, he's long. I've never seen someone long of this hole. That is an unreal shot from Phill Diloné. That's unbelievable.
That is so much power, so much distance. See, Asher's going to try to do the same thing here.
This is looking good. It might be a little bit higher, so he might be short, but this might be... Yeah, that's fine.
He's up the hill.
Oh, come on now. That's
Oh,
20
circle
feet.
one.
These are the two of the better shots I've seen on this hole.
These guys
Oh,
are just
Clay.
going to prove us wrong here.
Clay up there, too. And Clay snaps that sucker.
Get in.
Come off it. So this hole plays easiest, as our stats show us here, as our pros show us.
Holy cow. Let's see if Derek can get it up the hill
All right,
too.
Derek, hopefully he's not on tilt from that last hole. See if he can respond here. This looks nice. Go in the
Wow.
basket.
So
Okay.
this is the easiest hole on the course.
Oh, my goodness.
We
And
tricked you.
Yeah. Derek's putting first, which will be probably good for him to maybe get rid of some of the anger from the last hole. Let's see.
No, 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 no.
Shoot.
Tough one for Derek, but he'll get his par. So not losing any strokes here, but he might be actually. Let me think
Yeah,
about that
to
again.
these guys.
Rephrase. Yes. Attaboy Asher. Nice bird, buddy. That's a tough one to get.
That is.
Of all the birdies out there. And Asher putting together a back nine here, Julian.
Yeah,
Two
absolutely.
down.
He's certainly recovering from that front, which also wasn't bad, but
No. 6 down for Phill. He's got 4 birdies in the last 6 holes.
Derek's going to clean up his par.
Oh.
No. Oh, I spoke too soon.
Oh, no. And Derek, very uncharacteristic. Very underectaristic.
Oh, no.
Oh,
We've seen watched Derek's putt here.
We've
and-
seen Clay do that before, though.
Yeah.
It just
shoot.
sometimes it happens to him. Man, very underectaristic, and Clay with a tough par to take on that one. Jeez.
Ah, shoot.
And now Derek, unfortunately, tapping in his Birdogi, and we are going into 100% stats can go out the window on this one. The hardest hole in the course, very, very obviously to me.
This hole 18 is a ridiculous bomb, and we'll chat about it in a second. You'll see the flyover.
Yeah.
But we had 2 birdies, which is amazing for this hole. The par, which is a more regular score, and a bogey, which is also pretty common. It's tough with a couple missed putts for Derek, so hopefully he can get that out of his head going into hole 18.
Yeah, he's lost a couple strokes in the last few holes to Phill and Clay at least.
Here we go, hole 18. What do we have, Justin?
Well, you have 1,100 feet almost. This drone, actually, I have about 5 minutes to probably discuss this hole because the drone's going to take that long to get there. So you're going to throw a far, long, and straight. This fairway slopes down toward the water, so there's not really good footing for your next shot on the next 2 shots, really. But you want to throw long, straight, twice in a row, and then pick your poison up towards the basket, which is up a massive hill with OB directly behind it.
Yeah, there's OB within
Here we go. Run up.
15 feet of the basket all around it.
Yes, very tough. And this is really good. If you can get to this, if you get to that fairway, that's a bomb.
Yeah, well done. And he throws his nukes off most of the drives, so
Nice overstable plastic there, I think. Not familiar with nukes, but oh no, it was a nuke OS, which stands for overstable.
yes.
Asher up next.
Asher with the other birdie on the last
That looks like a
hole.
roller. That looks like a roller.
That's a roller.
And Asher has shown us the roller does play in this whole in his game very well. That's another good one.
So and I mean from this angle it does not look very far, but this fairway is so long.
That's 400 feet.
Yeah, this
It's just
fairway
it's
is
so
just
long.
so long.
Yeah, it's deceptive, right? And I'm excited to see this. Looks like the same blue disc he crushed on hole 11 or 12, whatever it was, 13 maybe.
And full flex on this one too. You don't want to finish too far to the left because the
That
slope
is
a bit more. But
mashed.
that's
Actually,
that's
looks
far.
kind of flatter down there, Julian. I haven't been down there, but looks like you might be able to get it flatter footwork there. Great shot from Clay as that was bombed down there. And let's see if Derek can answer for the last 2 mistakes, which is very uncharacteristic for him. This looks good. Yeah.
Yeah, this plays into his game for sure.
Yep, smash something overstable, slightly stable towards the water and have it fade. And I think Asher will probably be up first here and see if this is another full throw for all these guys.
Oh no.
Oh,
We
it's
got
Derek.
up first. Oh yeah, because Asher had the roll.
Oh, the roller, that's right. And this has to kind of... Oh, that's fine. I thought I was going to start stabling out too much and get near those trees, but he's fine. And he's going to have a good look to the basket there to get up for a 4, hopefully.
So this is a guy who can throw over 400 feet
Easily.
did 2 full throws.
Yeah.
And he's still
And Asher going roller,
Ways away.
roller, as one Stasher Wallman would. He's got those
that is
angles
far.
down
Look
pat.
at that.
He knows what he's doing with that roller. I'm very envious of
finishing
that.
up the hill. That's fantastic. Great shot.
That's brilliant and very ballsy, too. I love that play. That must be the extra testosterone from his mustache, Julian.
I think it certainly plays into it. Wallman, Allman.
Smash. Yeah,
That
and
is far.
Phill threw that very far as well. This might be pin high, Julian. Not quite, but great spot to attack the basket from there.
Yeah, if you're down on the left side, kind of closer to the basket, you can avoid the OB a little bit easier.
Oh, this looks like a roller to me too. This looks good.
That landed further than I can throw.
Correct. Look at the distance on this.
Holy cow.
Right past. That is a beautiful roller. Folks, if you ever want to throw a roller 525 feet, that's how you do it right there.
Yeah, ask Clay how to do it.
I don't think I'm exaggerating on that distance either.
No.
Derek with that Firebird, it looked like.
He's going to want to crash it in
That's just my answer.
and then
Might
play
be-
it safe. It looks like he's playing for par likely.
He has a run at that, but like you can see there how close that OB is.
The garden there is OB. The path is OB.
Yeah.
Everything around it.
And it's hard to get just the right distance to lay up short to that basket because of how steep the hill is. And Asher fading out a bit early. And he'll have a treacherous 45-footer as well. Do not pay attention to that rock. It's for ball golf. It's not a par 4. It's a par 5. And a hard one. And a thumber.
And said, oh, yeah. Okay, so that
Audible
was
fart noise.
first, hold on. That was the first touch thumber shot I think we've seen.
Yeah, and that was,
was
brilliant.
well
and
done.
It's smart, though, too, with the hill.
Yeah,
if you can get the
absolutely.
distance right. I mean, maybe it stands up and rolls for you as Clay gets himself to circle one, too. But you take the risk if you can do that. Phil's gonna card a birdie, I hope here.
We're seeing some great shots on this hole.
Yeah, this hole is the hardest, I'm telling you.
As Derek Jones hits the basket, and he's gonna have a drop in par.
Yep, he'll finish his day off at 4 under for the first round. Sorry, not his day. And Asher with a floaty bid.
And
Looks like he'll have the same.
Yeah, easy par. And we've got 2 birdie looks here.
And that's gonna
Oh,
go
no.
OB. Sit.
No.
And that's tough. It's a very easy putt, but to come back, but you don't want that from where he was.
Yeah.
His roller was
Still
130
smiling.
feet. Yeah, well, that's what you do. Attaboy. Phill Diloné picking up a birdie easily too, Julian. Easily.
Unreal.
8 feet
On the hardest hole.
on the hardest hole. And Stasher for his par. Boom. Look at that pound bag. Flashy.
Yeah, looks good. All right, so we had 1 birdie, 2 pars, and a bogey. And the bogey could have been a birdie as well. That was
Yeah.
really well played hole.
Just got a little nose up and it floated on him, unfortunately. Must be the kind of putting uphill because of the slope.
Yeah, definitely. So that is the end of round 1 for our feature card here. Just a couple of notes. Great round overall. So I mean,
That's one note.
That's one note.
I'm going to say a C minor.
Yeah,
Is that a note?
that's another note.
Okay.
And we've got a couple of changes around going on to the lead card by the sounds of it. So
Yes.
do you remember the scores on the end
I
of round
do,
1?
I think. Okay, so also, guys, truenorthdiscgolf.com. Check it out. Help us grow the sport together. Disc Golf in Canada. We had a 7 down from Clay
Yep.
and 6 from
Phil.
Phil. Okay, and 6 from Clay maybe. I believe they get to the lead card for the next round.
Who are the other 2?
Well, there is a guy in this tournament. He's a fairly newer player. He's kind of a shorter kid named Thomas Gilbert. He was 9 down, I believe, without having the stats in front of me on his round, which is obviously amazing. And hot round was not even the 9 down from Thomas Gilbert, Julian.
Who had
On
it?
my card, Martin Hendel posted a 12 under to take the lead into the final round. A 12 under. It was a pleasure to watch this guy absolutely shred the course, and it was unreal. A 12 under.
Like, I'm happy to throw a 12 over on this course. I'm not good, but 12 under is unreal.
Yeah, and it made me feel that much better about my game as well. Sarcasm. So 12 under from Marty, 9 under from Thomas. I believe if I'm off by 1 or 2 strokes, I apologize, but my point is they're on the lead card for final round. I believe it's Phill Diloné, Martin Hendel, Thomas Gilbert, Scott Jamieson, and Clayton Morgan. I think it was a card of 5.
Okay.
I want to say. I think, but
You will see it in the next round,
exactly
especially if you like and subscribe. Then you'll get notifications of our next video
if you turn them on.
if you turn them on. And we will see you then, round 2.